Join Venus Castleberg as she teleports you to the wonderland of possibilities, where we explore consciousness from the inside out to create a different world, where problems are possibilities and your point of view really does create your reality.
Hello and welcome to one of my favorite shows where anything is possible and magic is real.
Oh, yeah, welcome.
So I have the lovely Merit with me again today, and we're going to talk about all sorts of fun stuff. So I just wanted to say welcome.
Yeah, thank you and happy to be here.
Fun. What would you like to talk about today?
It wasn't something with the nature? It sounds really nice because you are coming also from the place which is very full of lovely old big trees, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like I love nature. It's, wonderland of possibilities was even created from the idea that we live in this wonderland, and this magical earth that we live on. And today we were going to do a guided visualization on connecting with nature and nature spirits and kind of the miracles of the earth. But we were going to just have a little chat before we dive into that. And
yes, I'm coming from Estonia. So Estonia is also, like a very hidden place, kind of. It's like, and we have still a lot of connection with the nature, and when we were talking about the nature, then I started to tap in. It was what is it like? Is it like a beings in the nature? What we normally go around? Is it, or is it actually the insects, animal, trees, and everything which have like a material something?
right.
But still there is something else. We have in Estonia, we have lots of this kind of very holy places deep in the forest, for example, or in the holy stones, and energy places actually, where the people go around and hug a tree, which is very powerful actually. It's very interesting experiences, I would say, that what can be this entities in the forest.
Yeah.
What are they?
What are they? Yeah. Well, it's a great question because it's all of it, right? There's energy and life and beings in the trees. There's life, like you said, there's bugs and plants, and right, the earth itself has its own energy. And hello everyone joining us. There are nature spirits, there are gnomes, like anything out there that was maybe fairy tale, like mermaids, and they actually all exist. We just don't see them all on this plane of existence all the time. I'm not going to say we don't see them ever, because we do see them as well. And yeah, today was just like, how do we maybe connect with that more than just the like, I went on a hike and it felt really good, because there's no EMFs, electromagnetic fields, or anything in nature either. So I think that's a lot of us go to the earth, or go out in nature to escape all the electromagnetic fields that are out there all the time in buildings and in populated areas and with phones. I mean, when was the last time you went out where your phone didn't work anymore?
Yeah, well, you can in Estonia, you can find the places, but as I think closer I am in the Central Europe, there's not many places where there is no coverage, or how you call it, no electromagnetic science. But in Estonia, in some forests and some islands, it's really like we have a hiding place in the summer holidays in one of the islands where you really have to like, okay, I'm going to the to the network. So like you have to walk for like a kilometer to get something.
Right. Yeah, there's in the US you can go camping and stuff in the woods in the mountains where there's just no technology still. And it's one of the greatest contributions I've ever done for myself personally and my body has been to just even unplug for a day. Just take 24 hours where you don't turn on your phone or don't turn on your computer, and how much more can you be present with you in that without the distractions of life.
And also, to start to really realize that as like I have also the electrical car, hooray, I'm so good, like so good. And then I went to the trip, a bit longer trip, and had to charge it very fast, and I couldn't be there. I just couldn't be there because this electromagnetic field was so strong close to this where this thing started to push the electricity in the car, and it was like I had to be really like open and check my body at what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a interesting knowing, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Awareness. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely places where I am uncomfortable, with the amount of electricity I can perceive. So I think, but today's visualization too will be, you can actually tap into the power of nature and connect with nature spirits, even if you can't be outside. And that's kind of the misconception I wanted to address today, because I think, for me, it's raining today, right? So I'm not going to be, heading out to the trails today. And in Estonia, from what I hear right now, it's really cold. So maybe you don't get out so much in the middle of winter. So this might actually contribute to just being able to get there, even if you can't do it physically.
Yeah. That's really brilliant.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and dive in. For those of
Yes.
you listening and watching, we'll just find a comfortable seat. Allow yourself to arrive. Close your eyes, maybe. And just take some deep breaths. Let yourself relax. Maybe feel your feet on the floor, the floor underneath your feet. And feel your butt in the seat wherever you're sitting. As I always say, if you're driving, please don't close your eyes. But if you're somewhere where you can be still, you can just close your eyes. And for the purpose of this guided visualization, I want you to do something a little different, because there's this tendency to feel like when we're doing meditations or visualizations or any sort of, focused, wherever you're focusing, there's this tendency to believe that you have to actually leave your body to do so. And today I'm going to invite you to do something a little different, and let's include your body in your being as we go on this adventure. Let your body have the experiences as well. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be separate from it or leave it behind. And then lower your walls and barriers, even the ones you don't know about. The walls and barriers just create this illusion of being separate from everyone and everything. As you lower your walls and barriers, expand out 100,000 miles in all directions. Let your being expand out. Remember, including your body. Awesome. And then let yourself be teleported to one of your favorite places that you've ever been to in nature. And it doesn't even have to be this lifetime, it can be another lifetime too. But just let yourself go to this place. It's a calm, safe place. And begin to just notice, become aware. Maybe at first you're aware of the smells, the sights. What do you see? And since we're including our bodies, what does your body smell? What do you hear? Maybe there's even a taste in the air. If you're near the sea, you might taste the salt air. But just let all of your senses. How does it feel to your body? Is it warm outside? Is it just right? Maybe it's cooler temperatures. Maybe that's something that you like. Whatever it is, just let your body perceive the temperature, maybe even the moisture or the lack of moisture in the air. Is it humid? Is it dry? If you're near the ocean, do you smell the salt air? If you're in the pine trees, do you smell the pine tree or the rain? Just soak it all in. Enjoy it. Let your body really enjoy this energy, this all of the contributions to all of the senses. And now, as you've been embracing and tuning into your five senses, I want you to go ahead and open your sixth sense as well. Now, your sixth sense is going to show up however it works best for you. So you might see things, you might hear things, you might know things, you might just have a feeling. But allow that sixth sense, and maybe in this exercise or this adventure, let's open that third eye. Allow your third eye to see all the beings that are in and around this nature. Maybe there's some hiding. And if you don't see them, that's okay. Just imagine that they're there. Imagine where would you see them, or where do you think they would be if you could see them? And what if there is no difference between what we have told ourselves or people have told us all these years that it's your imagination? Has it ever been your imagination, or has it actually all been real and true? Play with that for yourself. And maybe you can perceive like the energy of the plants or the trees. Notice how everything has a buzz or a twinkle. It all hums and dances. And ask the nature spirits, the elementals, the earth keepers, to show themselves, to let you perceive them or feel them. Include your body in this practice, to let your body show you how it perceives nature and nature spirits and the magical land that is all around us. Maybe you can observe or sense this connection between all beings, between all things. And allow yourself to perceive the connection between you and your body and all things. Let your awareness dance to the far edges of your place that you chose today. What do you know? What are you aware of? What can you perceive? Allowing your consciousness, your awareness to dance with the molecules, to play. Consciousness includes everything and judges nothing. So let go of the judgment. Is this real or true? Let go of the right and the wrong, the good and the bad of it. Maybe you're aware of some nature spirits that seem light and fun and airy. And maybe you're aware of other nature spirits that are maybe a little bit more dense and heavy and dark. Remember, there is no right or wrong, good or bad here. They all have a place. They all have a contribution. Just play. Let yourself explore and see what are the infinite possibilities in nature with nature spirits. Enjoy the magic, the miracles, the mysteries. Whatever your experience was today, I invite you to trust in what you perceived. Trust in what you became aware of. Let go of doubt or fear. And just enjoy the knowing that there is so much more possible and available to us all. If we would just lower our walls and barriers and allow ourselves to perceive and be aware of everything. And take a couple of deep breaths, allowing yourself to slowly come back to the present moment. Maybe your hands on your thighs or your thighs in your hands. Gently opening your eyes if they're closed. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and listening. I know that you can replay this. You can definitely keep replaying it, and you can also just tap into that connection anytime from anywhere. So,
Amazing.
thank you. Thanks
It's
for being here.
It's so beautiful.
When we have those moments, sometimes it's like, where am I? Who am I? Just let yourself enjoy it. You don't have to be anywhere in particular. And that was just a taste into like more of what we can do with nature. If you're somebody who's interested in what we can do with houses and buildings and the entities of spaces, we actually have a class tomorrow called Clearing Houses A to Z.
Exactly. This is in the European time. It's like 8 o'clock in the evening, so it's a very nice way to spend your 13th of October and Friday.
Friday the 13th, yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well,
Exactly. I think all the house entities are already afraid.
Right. Well, how much fun can we have with them tomorrow too? So,
Exactly.
but thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you, Merit, for being here, and thank you everyone watching and listening now and in the future. I look forward to seeing
Yes.
you next time.
Thank you. Have a really nice evening.